All right, here's how you submit availability. So you can either log into CORE-ELMS, and up here you can find it under Scheduling, and then you're going to click on Submit Availability. Or it's also likely that you received an email through CORE from SIUE School of Pharmacy Experiential Education asking you to submit your availability. So if you received an email request, you can simply click on the customized link that was sent to you, or you can go to CORE and click on Submit Availability. And under Availability Submissions, the drop-down, you're going to select the appropriate year. In this case, we're going to be using APPEs. I'll show you also how to use IPPE Availability Submission momentarily. So first of all, you're going to see a list of dates which you can submit availability. You can always reach out to the Office of Experiential Education if you need additional assistance. You're going to select under rotation type which type of rotation that you're going to have. In this case, it's going to be a hospital. And under the course, you're going to select hospital. And then you're going to select the number of students that you're going to have available for that particular rotation. So in this case, let's say we're going to have availability for 2 students on our first rotation. Mod 2, we're going to also select hospital. It might be pre-populated for you depending upon what your rotation type is offered. Again, we're going to select hospital here. We're going to select 1. And so just simply fill out your availability as you have it. And whenever you get finished completing all of your availability, there is an option at the bottom of the screen. So let's say, for example, you've got availability spaces for 10 students, but you feel like, well, reasonably, I can accept a maximum of 4 students for the entire year. Although you might be available many more times than that, this number that you will enter here is the maximum that we would place with you for the rotation year. So you can leave it blank if your availability at the top reflects the number of students that you can accept, and then we would be able to place students with you for these rotations. But as I said, in case you need to select fewer number than what you have listed, you can simply include this. And additionally, you can also enter any additional information about the rotation too. So for example, if you can offer a rotation as a cardiology elective, if you would like that option, you can simply enter this under the course information for our administrators to view. Any other information that you'd like to place down here is perfectly fine. That will help in our scheduling. If you're not going to be able to accept any students at all, obviously you wouldn't put any students in the designation at the top. You just simply click on this link and we will not contact you for additional availability. For IPPE rotations, it's also very similar. IPPE submissions, you would simply select IPPE, and then we have, as you'll see, 4 different slots for IPPE rotations. P2 students would be placed in fall, spring, or the following summer. P1 rotations are only in the fall rotation schedule. They do not align, so you can have P2 students and P1 students both during the fall rotation with no overlap. You can choose the course that you'd like on this. So community, alternative, or hospital site, it's not required. And again, the same number of students that you would be available to host for availability. After you have submitted your availability, click on Update Availability, and you'll see a green bar at the top that says availability has been submitted for approval successfully. This will be reviewed by the Office of Experiential Education, and once reviewed and approved, you will receive an email through CORE of that availability. Placement for students does not happen immediately. After students are placed for the availability that you submitted, you will be contacted again via email through your CORE account to indicate which students have been placed for those rotations. Please let the Office of Experiential Education know if you have any questions or would like assistance in setting your availability. Thank you.